Hello and welcome to the next episode of Red Coin, the Nintendo podcast. In today's episode, we talk about not very much. That's right, it is a quiet time for Nintendo, so sit back, relax, and enjoy some classic Red Coin, the Nintendo podcast. Hello and welcome to the next episode of Red Coin, the Nintendo podcast. Starting off the show with the infamous 2008 E3 demo of Wii Music. It is the second episode of August, or is it the third episode of August? Some episode.
We're in one episode of August.
We're at the tail end of August. It's one more day left. Yes. We are here. -1. Adam is away. He is over in Canberra.
So we're running amok.
Yeah, he's doing some fancy business stuff. So here we are, left alone with the lightest fortnight of Nintendo news in the history of Nintendo.
He probably planned this somehow.
Yes.
Evil Adam.
Yeah, as we said,
sabotaging the podcast.
It is a very light week, a very light couple of weeks. So we're going to do our best. But we do have contingencies. So
Cam's got like some juggling tricks.
yeah.
Can we just be doing magic for you guys?
Yes.
After?
It doesn't work well on the podcast, but for those joining on Facebook Live, you'll be entertained. Hey, well let's go back to an old favorite. What have you been playing?
Right.
Yeah.
So much.
Put you on the spot there.
No, I've actually been playing a lot.
Well, it's something
Which
we're going to
is?
talk about later in the episode, but we might as well hit that out straight away. You've been playing a ROM hack, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a fan-made game.
Fan-made,
It
sorry.
got shut down fairly quick, like day one it got released.
Yeah.
But it's been in development for the last 9 or 10 years.
What's
or
it
so.
called, Aaron?
Don't leave us hanging.
Pokemon Uranium.
Okay.
Pokemon Uranium.
It's I'm quite enjoying it. It's helping me tie me over until pretty much Sun and Moon comes out.
So that's like a completely new game. Like they made up their own Pokemon or their own.
There are still things like Mankeys in it,
Okay.
and there's a lot of the original 100 like Gyarados and stuff like
Okay.
that. But
Come
yeah,
to the screen here.
like for example, they've got Mankey and Primate,
Yeah.
and they've given it a third Evo.
Okay, cool. So they
Really?
just
Yeah.
running
Oh, that's
with
cool.
things.
Yeah, and there's Mega Stones in it. They got the full berry system.
Yeah.
Like that, a lot of attention to detail. Really feels like you're actually playing a Pokemon game.
But sprite based, right? They build their own sprites.
yeah,
it's like Gen 5 style?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's nice.
And yeah, so
What's the story like in it? Is it pretty
interesting. I won't
same,
give
go
co-
get a badge, move on, catch some Pokemon, or
well, yeah, there's that. It's actually pretty interesting. It's real different compared. Like I haven't come across any sort of Team Rocket or Team Flare or anything equivalent yet.
Sure.
But the basis is that your mum a few years before you became a trainer was working on some cool nuclear reactor project.
Oh, jeez.
And she died in it. So down the line, you have to like. And
Whoa.
now all of a sudden, as you're
Deep.
going through and getting all these your 8 badges, you kind of have to go around and investigate what's going on with all these nuclear reactors 10 years after this accident's happened with your mum, and you kind of get involved and brought up into it.
That's really like big
are you
conspiracy.
are you just a 10-year-old kid in it still? Or?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
As it's always the 10-year-old kid that saves the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of up to you to save the world from all these nuclear reactor explosions. And there's, Pokemon becoming corrupt by the nuclear activity. So
Nice.
similar to the Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Yeah.
Normal Pokemon can become corrupt. There's also like a nuclear typing Pokemon. Like there's a nuclear
That's
version
cool.
of Eevee called Nucleon.
Interesting.
That's really
Interesting.
clever.
Yeah.
Well, pretty obvious, but clever. Nice. Look, fair warning, today's episode is going to be a bit over the place. We don't really have much to talk about, so we're going to be grasping at straws
Yeah.
here a little bit.
Oh, but I played Pokemon Snap. Do you guys ever
cool.
download it?
Yeah,
I
I did. I've played probably about 9 minutes of it, and then I have been a bit at work and haven't been able to get back
Yeah, I
into
played
it.
about 13 minutes as well.
Yeah.
It's just like,
it's probably
once
the
it kind of
average
wears
user.
off, it's just like,
Yeah, you're
well,
like, I used to love this game. Cool.
yeah.
I'll go back and try and speed run it probably, but yeah, it's a long time down the
It's
track.
pretty nostalgic for me, actually, like getting the Pester Ball and everything, and like knowing all the secrets and stuff. But
it kinda
Knowing
takes-
where to find that Ditto, which Bulbasaur to take a photo of.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's good. It's got a really good soundtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Yeah.
Maybe one day. Maybe
Mate.
one
Yeah,
day.
the
we
sound
can have a
effects.
release.
Well, we'll stick to Pokemon since we have a little bit more Pokemon
What have you been
news.
playing?
Oh, well, yeah, well, we should focus on one question, shall we? I've been playing Smash Bros. Again, actually. I picked that up for the first time in ages. I just been versing some bots on top difficulty, trying to
Those-
own
the-
my skills, trying to get back into it. It's one of those games where if you're you're not playing it frequently, you kind of lose your skills a bit.
So what did you do? Just put on like two
No,
level
I
9 ditties to beat me?
I put on 3 just level 9 bots.
Ditties, right?
I just put random,
Just to practice
You
against
just want to, just see how they come. I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, we've had some pretty epic battles. But yeah, other than that, me and you, Chris, had a little bit of a shot at playing Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold.
Just try and get back into it.
Yeah, we played for a couple of hours, but
Yeah, we had a good
a little bit of a race. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I was guess it was called a race, but I haven't picked it up since.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Oh.
It's such a good game, but like, obviously it's outclassed now. It's just
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is like the fact that TMs break in the older games.
yeah,
and it's like really
it's right on the verge of
Yeah.
not being like good enough. Like if it had the techniques, well, not the techniques, but if it had the gameplay of this,
the mechanics of the new games?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it would be so much better. It's weird to think we lived in a world where TMs were single use. Like
Yeah, I
now,
know.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's
to think.
really hard to go back to those old games
Yeah.
once you realize that, and especially going back even further, like past Gen 3
Yeah.
or even Gen 3, like before the physical special split.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get your head around like what moves are physical and what are special and stuff.
Yeah, Aaron just remembered that he forgot to save his game, so he just had to
Yeah,
run out and
yeah,
save
yeah.
his
Yeah.
game.
Run
Yeah, he
back
didn't
out,
want his
yeah.
battery to die on his Game Boy, so
It's the worst thing ever, isn't it?
Oh, it
Game
is,
Boy.
it is.
Well, you guys, so you've obviously just been talking about you went back to playing Pokemon Silver.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's it. Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, let's move on. We'll stick to Pokemon. Pokemon Go is a little bit more information.
Before we quickly move on, we'll talk about. I've also been doing my living decks, obviously.
Yeah. So
that's
yeah,
something
this
I'll
is
touch on.
Aaron's taken a page out of my book. I've always had a very complete Pokedex. I like to have one of each Pokemon, not just every family, but one of each. I would have a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, a Venusaur, and a Venusaur with the Megastone and so on. And then Basculin, I would have both forms, and anything with an alternate form.
So the living dex is basically every single form
Yeah.
of all the
Everything.
Pokemon.
Well, that's what I think.
going from 0 to
So,
7.
for example,
Yeah.
even with the Rotoms, you don't just have one Rotom.
Yeah, you have each
all
one.
Rotom. Even though they only take up one Pokedex number.
Yeah, I mean, mine's pretty OCD because like I have one of every size of each Gorgeist and one of every size of
But that would count, right?
yeah, and they count one of every Flabébé color. There's 5 colors, so that's
Yeah.
5 Flabébés,
Yeah, even
5
the white one.
yeah, the white one, which is really annoying to get. But you can breed them and they keep the color if you breed them, so
yeah,
that's good. The annoying ones are like legendaries that you have to like Deoxys, and then does he?
So you
I
have to get
can't
4 of
remember
them.
if he keeps his form in the decks, and there's
Yeah, he does.
Giratina if he keeps his origin form and all that. So
It's really hard, isn't
yeah,
it?
and considering you have to pass platinum like
Just to get
completely to get it, like it's a lot of work.
And I know we've been talking a lot about lowland forms and stuff lately, and how it's going to be weird, everything having different forms. But
Yeah.
looking back, you just saying Deoxys and Giratina.
Oh,
and
there's
stuff.
heaps of alternate
Forms are
out
actually
there.
really something that we've gone through quite a lot before,
Yeah,
haven't we?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
absolutely.
nothing we're like
Yeah.
strange to.
It's just going to be more of them. I think
Yeah.
they're better forms, to be honest. Like it really changes things up. It'll be really interesting to see how it goes.
But it's a good opportunity for Pokemon that are a little bit crap to
Yeah.
come back with a
get
vengeance,
better.
you know?
yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
So I think that's cool.
Yeah.
No, cool.
Well, as I was saying,
Yeah, sorry, we're going to Pokemon
yeah,
Go,
Pokemon Go. So we've got a new update. I haven't actually played it in about 3 weeks. Like I've fallen off Pokemon Go completely.
That's such a shame. You're probably still a higher level than me, to be honest.
Maybe I want to get back into it, but I just don't have the time. I'm working too much. Like if I wasn't working, I'd probably still be going for bike rides, hatching Pokemon.
I've fallen off a bit as well, Cam, and I'll tell you why. I hit level 20 on the weekend.
Yeah.
But yesterday, so when I walk home from work to the train station, it's a 20-minute walk, right?
Yeah.
And it's through West Perth, through Leaderville. On my 20-minute walk, I ran into 6 Pidgeys, 1 Rattata, and 1 Zubat.
Yeah.
I hatched 2 eggs. That was a Pidgey and a Zubat. So it's like, there's like no incentive there.
Yeah.
Like the spawn rates are so ridiculous in these common Pokemon.
There's not much reward for being over level 20. Like, if anything, they should give you access to more rare Pokemon. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand the whole point of the game is kind of
Keeping it balanced
random
and stuff,
spawning
yeah.
and balancing, but like the difficulty level is such a steep curve. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't reward you at all. But
I must say, I'm probably not playing again as much as when the game first came out. Like, I'm still not going to Kings Park all the time. I have had it pretty easy though. Like I've still been playing, randomly when I've been taking my phone out.
Yeah.
And of course, we had the 2 Pokemon Go cruises lately.
Oh yeah.
Which I missed.
Yeah, both. I don't know how you obviously were on the first cruise as well, Chris. You saw.
I was on the second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
And you saw boats go at quite a good speed
It
for
was
hatching eggs.
really, really productive.
Yeah.
If you had an incense on,
If you have incense and hopefully a lucky egg,
Yeah.
like at the same time, I think a lot of people got a lot out of it.
Yeah. Aaron back to his old clapping habit. He loves clapping.
and
Just
hitting
makes-
the table.
Happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
He loves making my editing process more difficult. So that's Pokemon Go. Again, so are you still playing it at all?
I'm definitely still playing. Yeah, like I said, not as much as the first week, but I'm still playing.
Well, you can tell us about the new update then, if
Okay.
anyone knows about it, because I
So-
did not know at all.
It's actually quite a shame.
They included trading, right?
What?
No.
It's actually quite a shame Adam's not here because he was a kind of resident victim of the Banhammer
yeah.
recently.
Oh yeah, the Banhammer. Yeah, you guys last episode Adam got banned.
Yeah. So he was kind of crushed by that, unfortunately.
Not a good time.
Has he been resurrected yet, or
We don't know. We haven't
know
heard
yet.
from him. He's still out there in the cyber
Cyber World?
world somewhere.
Pokemon Limbo.
Yeah.
the worst William Bird to
the
be?
worst Limbo.
But Niantic to bring out some pretty good news yesterday, something along those lines, saying that they've banned the people they felt have breached terms.
Yeah.
Breaching terms includes things like using third-party maps,
Yeah.
things like that. They feel they've banned everyone they can. They've been pretty effective about it, and now they're going through appeals and unbanning certain players who have appealed. After that, though, they feel that most players will stay unbanned.
It's just such a shame though. Like they're putting so many resources into doing this
Yeah.
when they really should be working on.
Well,
I mean, it's not their fault. They have to do this, but they should be
their
working
point
on
is that
updates.
this was detailed in the update as well. That apparently these third-party maps actually put excess load on.
Oh,
their
absolutely.
servers,
Yeah,
which is
absolutely they do,
which is
yeah.
slowing down the servers. So this is their way
Yeah.
of speeding up their servers, which is something that someone like a lot of people were complaining about for quite a long time.
Oh yeah, it is an issue. It's just it's a shame it had to get to that point when it would be
Absolutely.
great if they could be working on new content.
Yeah, sure.
Or a better tracking system.
That too,
I
yeah.
do think it is good that they're trying to fix something before just putting more stuff on that they'll
Yeah,
have to fix
that's
as
true,
well.
Absolutely.
I think they are definitely. They're doing some great work over at Niantic.
Yeah.
You can never be too vigilant with this stuff. So
Despite all the criticism that they've been getting
Yeah.
from frustrated fans,
exactly.
but props to them.
Yeah, no, they're doing well. So that's the new update.
Yeah, well, sticking to Pokemon, we've got a couple more bits of Pokemon information, but then we'll move away because it's been very Pokemon
this
heavy
one's actually
the
pretty
last few
cool. This
episodes.
is for all the Poke fans out there.
Now, is this in Australia or is this...
I'm pretty sure Build-A-Bear is an international company.
Cool. All right, so Build-A-Bear now have Eevees that you can make.
Yes.
Build an Eevee.
Build
So,
an Eevee. Eevee.
for those loved up Poke fans out there, sometimes some people, even I guess for relatives and little siblings, stuff like that, you can go to Build-A-Bear and you can
build a
build your own
bear.
teddy bear.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Customize it to your taste and stuff like that. You can now build your own Eevee at
Is it
Build-A-Bear.
just Eevee or is it the Eevee family?
Just Eevee as far as I know.
Okay, cool.
Have you guys ever been to a Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, I
A few years back now.
built one in.
Is there one here in
England.
I've always wanted to.
I've
I've always wanted to go.
Build-A-Bear is
Actually,
somewhere.
Yeah, I made a stormtrooper. Danny made a Jedi. Danny, my fiance. I'll pronounce that properly. Danny, not Daddy. I never made my
Daddy.
Would you go for an Eevee, Chris?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool.
But I mean, like, what can you do to it? That's what I was like.
It's
It's an
just a bear.
Eevee, yeah.
Well,
But like,
I mean,
what can
the
you
bears,
customize?
bears, you can put costumes in them. You can put sound effects and all that on it, and like you put a little heart in it, and you say like make a wish. They always get you to make a
Oh,
wish.
like
You can-
Build-A-Bear as well. You can.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
can-
a kids thing, right?
You can
Yeah.
record your voice. So
That's
when you
creepy,
squeeze
yeah.
it, for example,
Don't
you can record your
squeeze
voice,
me.
give it to anyone you want, really, and then squeeze it and you can say, "Hi, I'm Chris," and you can have an
Okay.
Eevee called Chris.
or something good.
Probably not going to do that, but you know
Well,
what? Each to your own.
Yeah.
Each to their
Yeah.
own.
And then the last little bit of Pokemon information is we've just had Worlds. I don't care about Worlds. I don't do competitive unless I'm
I
in
think
it.
you
But
guys
Aaron,
kind of
you're-
got burnt out on Nats, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, Aaron, you're the resident Pokemon professor these days, so you tell us about that.
That's scary.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
Professor Apollos.
Hey.
I didn't know that was a tree.
Yeah.
It is now. Yeah, no, Worlds went quite well. Wolfie Glick, who's, quite well known in the YouTube world, and he's done quite well with quite a few Worlds in the past.
Was he the previous champ?
I think he may have won before.
He's definitely won before. I don't know when.
Yeah,
when,
I can't remember which year. He's
Just selfish.
competes and trains a lot with obviously Aaron Cybertron Zhang, who was commentating this year. Great to see someone, such a well-known player do so well.
Commentary is good. Like if you know, like watching Pokemon competitively can be a bit, what's the word?
Tedious?
Yeah, because like it's so slow, and unless you know what's going on.
You use Protect. Oh, Earthquake.
Yeah. Oh, toxic.
Yeah.
So it's like it can be a drag, but if you know what's going on, it's like a really intense, almost chess-like sort of mind game.
It is a strategy game. Yeah,
You need a bit of personality in it, I think.
Yeah, so we've had some great commentators.
He uses Protect!
And a big part of this reason was I think a lot of veteran commentators actually bowed out this year.
Okay.
So you had a lot of new guys come through for their first year. So it was great to see, a few veteran players step up and be like, hey, we'll help out.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, a veteran player who didn't bow out somehow won it. So there we go. Did really well.
Cool. Well, that's
Congratulations to him.
That's all the Pokemon for now. I'm sure we'll find some way to talk about Pokemon again later. Going through all the stuff, like I said, guys, we really are scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Earthbound, everyone's favorite game, turned 22 this year.
Yeah, this month.
This month, sorry. Well, yeah. I mean, technically, we're both right.
It's been so long. Like I don't know. You guys didn't play it as a kid.
No,
I didn't. I bought it on the 3DS.
I played maybe 4 minutes of the demo.
Yeah,
and that's all. It's a game I've always wanted to get into, but I've missed the boat on it.
Yeah,
entirely,
I missed the boat as well. I tried to get back into it. You can just see like the Pokemon history with Game Freak. There,
it really is a Nintendo staple, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's where NES has come from and Lucas. So like if you guys play Smash and I like those characters, so. That's where they're from.
I would like to see it on the NX. I would get it because like I've never had a chance to. Just like Zelda on NX is going to make me like Zelda and play Zelda. I think that would get me back on board for it. But I hate Ness and Lucas on Smash Bros. Like I can't play them.
Chris, do you see any
I can't do that
big Earthbound titles coming out?
Well,
especially for
NX?
there
was that rumor probably at the start of the year. Emily Rogers said that Mother 3 was coming out for Western, because it's out in Japan, but they never localized it for English. And there was a rumor going around that, that was coming out. That hasn't happened yet, and we're, in September almost. So, it's, the clock is ticking on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then something you guys just showed me, because, again, I've been staying away from news. I don't get to find all these new bits of juicy tidbits, but the new Galaxy 3DS looks pretty cool.
That was shown with a nice little picture of Reggie holding it.
Yeah.
So it's a purple star-filled Galaxy 3DS.
Yeah. It actually looks really cool.
It does look cool.
I don't usually like many of their special editions, but this one, like, if someone bought me that as a gift, I would be into it. Like, I probably wouldn't buy it now because I've bought enough DSs in
It's
my
a nice color.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah, that's all.
It's like
is it because it's not attached to like a game theme?
Well, it's just so random, Aaron. Like, where has this come from?
Unless the NX is going to be called the Nintendo Galaxy.
That's terrible.
Oh, you never know.
But no, like, so what I thought when I saw this Galaxy 3DS, I was like, oh, cool, they've done a Super Mario Galaxy themed 3DS.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you guys first said it. Just literally a galaxy.
Yeah, like
not even the Milky Way galaxy, random galaxy. Maybe it's Nintendo's way of saying they're going to try their hand at space exploration.
Cool.
Send Mario into space.
I feel like they're
doing something.
I feel like Donkey or Diddy would be more appropriate. Chimps in space.
Yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of plumbers up in space.
Has there?
Yeah. The Italians are well known as being...
Are they?
They're not? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Chris can vouch.
Chris has been lying to me all these years. He's like, yeah, man, we're always in space.
Just hanging out.
Why were you saying that?
I just wanted you to shut up.
On the subject of Wii and Wii U.
Yeah, we've got a couple other...
So we talked last week about some of the Nintendo Select titles. And now Yoshi... Woolly World, Toad, Treasure Tracker, and Mario Party 10?
10.
are all on the eShop for $30. Now, we're pretty sure that's US, so around $40.
So have a look at your local region and just check it out.
Yeah, but it's on the eShop. They're cheap. Get it. Like,
Yep.
if you've been interested in trying out one of those, I would suggest not getting Mario Party, but the other two are great.
Yeah, I think that we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, but Yoshi Woolly World is, in my opinion, a must-play, especially if you like platformers.
Absolutely.
And Captain Toad is just fantastic as well.
If the price is
puzzle
right.
game.
Mario Party 10. Well, if you like playing as Bowser.
If you love Mario Party,
You won't like this.
yeah.
Personally, my last favorite Mario Party was 8.
Yeah.
10.
We'll get into that later, aren't we, Aaron?
10, I didn't actually like
Wink.
the Bowser mode. I don't
It
know
was
how you guys felt
interesting,
about it.
but it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And the whole always needing to scan an amiibo to roll your die.
Yeah.
Not
a fan.
There was good
No, they
ideas,
dropped the ball on that
but
one.
the execution was just not great. So, shame on you, Nintendo.
Yes.
We love you still, but shame on you.
Mm.
Now, Chris, you had a pretty crazy idea, being our new resident Twitter expert.
Yeah.
What's the hashtag going around these days?
Oh, okay. So a couple weeks ago, probably about a week and a half ago now, there was this hashtag 7favegames going around on Twitter, and I just thought it would be cool if we did our own and we spoke about what our 7fave games. Maybe do a bit of a twist.
Sure.
Maybe make it
Eight
eight fave games because of Red Coin.
Red Coin top 8.
Top 8, yes.
Yes, nice.
And then maybe like just Nintendo games only or something if they appeared on a Nintendo platform.
Sure, we can do that.
So adaptions are included, but they have to have been on a Nintendo console released officially.
And preferably if you played on a Nintendo console.
Sure.
So.
Well, you had the idea. Let's
Sure.
hear yours, shall
Let me
we?
just bring out my phone.
Yep. Hang on, we'll pause here for the Red Coin top 8 theme. There we go.
So I kind of did a bit of a rule where I didn't want to overrepresent a franchise.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I'm a massive Zelda fan, I didn't want to put 8 Zelda games on this list because it would be extremely boring for you and kind of a cop-out.
I think we can all kind of set our own rules for a top 8. Like my top 8, I'll get into. I've sort of got different ideas of why I picked everything, and I know Aaron will have his own ideas.
Yeah.
So
Just whatever your own rules are, just like tell me beforehand, So
right, hit it.
So this isn't in any order, just as they came to my mind.
Yep.
The first one is Majora's Mask.
Obviously,
for Legend of Zelda. Probably the darkest Legend of Zelda game there is, and really kind of screwed with your mind when I...
Preference original or the remake?
See, it's really difficult because both of them got their pros and cons.
Yeah.
I would say the remake.
Sure.
Just it's probably more accessible for newer players.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool time mechanic and...
Really dark. Yeah, that always
really
stood
dark,
out. Like, as not a Zelda fan, all the lore I would hear about it was really interesting.
Very, very mysterious.
Wasn't is the copy pastor a copy of Majora's Mask?
Yeah, the Ben thing.
Yeah, if you haven't looked it up or read it before, just Google Majora's Mask creepypasta and you'll get some spine tingles.
Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so the next one is Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Just because it's just an absolute classic, probably a 10 out of 10, one of the best games ever made.
Sure.
And then the game that sort of got me into the series, and that's it.
So what's your preference, original or remake?
In that one, it's the remake, definitely.
Remake, cool.
Yeah,
I know you played a lot of that on the 3DS.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Then
it's
you
the
have-
way the game was supposed to look,
Yeah,
I guess you'd call that.
You sure you're not going to choose 8 Zelda games?
Number 3. No. Well, my third game is Super Mario 64.
Cool, yeah.
I think this one, came... I had to think about not putting this on my list.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 Mario games I could have put on there.
Yeah.
But Mario 64 was the first one I ever played. Probably not the best one, like, objectively.
Yeah.
But, I do speed runs of it.
Yeah.
I love the mechanics. It's so fluid and such a tight game.
And it was
really...
it stepped out. Like, no game had done that before.
Yeah,
So
first proper 3D game, controlling a character in a 3D environment.
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth on the list is Resident Evil 4.
Nice. Spooky.
I don't know if you guys ever played it.
Not when it came out, but I've played it with you at Ben's house plenty of times.
Yeah. So they've released this game like probably 4 or 5 times on different consoles now. Really, probably one of the games that I would recommend getting into the Resident Evil franchise. It's not traditional, but it is definitely one of the
I think I
best.
started Resident Evil with like Code Veronica X on Sony. And...
PS2 or PS1?
Yeah, probably,
Yeah.
And Yeah, wow, that was ages
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is coming out on PS4 remastered,
Wow.
so if you guys want to check that out, I recommend it.
Cool.
Have a look, yeah.
Metroid Prime 3 is the next one on the list.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have put Metroid Primes.
I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the Metroids.
Yeah, I love Metroid Prime 1 and 3.
Yeah.
They're absolutely phenomenal games, and 3 was just the first one I played, so that's kind of why it's on there over 1. 1's probably the better game.
Because you
but-
have the collection, don't you?
Yeah, I have the trilogy and I have the third game, because I bought the third game first and then I bought the
I
trilogy.
wonder how much that's gone for these days.
It's quite expensive,
Yeah.
but you can get it on the Wii U eShop for
nice.
quite cheap.
Yeah,
So that's
cool.
where I would recommend play it. Okay, so next one in here is Pokemon Silver.
Cool.
Okay.
What's your preference, original or remake?
See, that is a
Why
difficult one.
Silver? Out of all the Pokemon games, why Silver?
Well, I think it's just because it's such a broad game. Like, you've got the two regions in one. It added so many new features that the red and blue and yellow didn't
Yeah.
have. And it was really the game where I said, like, okay, I'm a Pokemon fan now. You know?
Yeah.
Red and blue is like, okay, maybe it's like a kiddie thing or whatever. But then Gold and Silver, it's like, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably got Pokemon games on your list as well. I could have put a few
Yeah,
Pokemon
couple.
games on my list, but
Yeah.
I
I'll
narrowed
find
it
my
down
time.
to
That's
one.
why
for
I'm
now.
kind of asking why that particular choice.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, difficult. So my seventh one is Shovel Knight.
Obviously, yeah.
That one was
I was
coming
I
up.
was saying
Yeah.
stuff now and I'm sitting there going, geez, I forgot
Yeah,
about
I was
that.
wondering.
Yeah, this was quite an easy choice to be honest.
Yeah,
I think I suppose.
It's a great game. I
It's so
really
good.
like it. I don't like it as much as you like. You really like this
Yep.
game.
Yeah,
In fact, I'd say you like it too much.
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had the Shovel Knight amiibo.
Yeah,
it's
too
good.
much.
Yeah.
No, it's a really great game. They've got not a sequel, but they've got a new game coming out. Like, aren't they asking for like ideas what people would like to see? I
Yeah,
remember.
a couple of months ago they sent out like a Survey Monkey voting thing where like,
That's huge.
what would you guys like to see us develop and stuff?
I want to see Dungeons and Dragons so bad.
Yeah, it'd be
It'd be
cool.
wicked.
Anyway, yeah, Shovel Knight, fantastic game. And last on this list is Splatoon.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
what's your preference, original or the remake?
There's no remake.
Oh, sorry. Splatoon, good game.
It's just mainly because I got into it, like especially got into the fashion side of things, and like there's just such a massive subculture in Splatoon.
Yeah,
So
we were massive into that for those first few months.
it's such a shame that they stopped Splatfest because
Yeah.
like I have no reason to play it anymore. You know, there's just,
Like, did it even make it a year in hindsight?
yeah, about a year.
yeah.
Just.
Yeah, it made it just over a year, which is longer than I thought it would have. To be
Yeah.
honest, I
And
thought it
they-
would die off pretty
They were
quickly.
putting out new content like every other week,
Yeah,
basically.
and it was all free.
Always updates. Yeah, it was great. Like, I think if the game was as it is now when you first bought it, there'd be almost too much content. You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, there's too many maps. Like, I never get a chance to play them all.
Yeah, the rollout was quite smart, even though we didn't really understand it when it first
We were
started.
pretty cynical of it when it came out.
But yeah, I'd love to see this game like be a launching pad for a sequel and like just boost the franchise.
Yeah, definitely.
We were
In the
talking
future.
about it so much leading up to
We were. We
Yeah.
probably talked about it more than we did Pokemon now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my
Cool.
top 8 or
Nice.
whatever.
Yeah, no, good
Cam,
list.
do you have a list written down
I do.
at all in front of
For those on the mic, some
you?
more.
That ASMR
yeah.
thing.
I'm going to read my list now. So my games, I basically took into account what they meant to me at the time of their release. So some of these obviously are outclassed now, but it's what they meant to me as a gamer when I played them originally. So all of these I pretty much played on release, but I'll get into them as I go through. So again, in no particular order, just as I thought of them. First game's Pokemon Snap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's we talked about it earlier. It was just one of those games where I never owned the console for quite a while, so I only got to play it at friend's house. And the game they always were playing was Pokemon Snap, so it's the one that I got into. Also, another set of friends, they bought a Nintendo 64, and it was the only game they had. And I spent a lot of time there. So
Was
all we
Pokemon Snap
played.
the first time you played Pokemon in any form?
No. I'd
Okay.
played other Pokemon stuff, and I mean, I'd been collecting the cards for years.
Mm.
But I just remember that being the first game where, this was before the internet was really accessible. So we were figuring out all the all the secrets. Without,
Yeah.
without knowing it, was
Oh.
like, that's a weird
Those were
looking
good
thing.
days.
Let's
What a
throw
time to
ball
be
at that.
alive, hey?
Yeah,
Those
it's
were great
crazy.
days.
So that's Pokemon Snap. The next is Pokemon Stadium.
Ooh.
A similar thing. Pokemon Stadium was the game I wanted when I got my 64, and I think it was one of the first ones I actually played on 64 as well. I've just realized I've left a big omission out on my list, so I'm gonna
As you're-
mentally go through that
As you're
I go
saying
through
that,
this.
I'm really wishing I put Pokemon Stadium on my list. Actually, I haven't.
So now
but-
I'm thinking, like, why not Pokemon Stadium 2?
Yeah.
I feel because I remember going around friends' houses and playing Pokemon Stadium, having our cartridges in there. And,
Yeah. Blowing them beforehand.
Yeah.
The cartridge.
And I just have a lot of memories of Pokemon Stadium 1.
Dude,
I really wish I put that in my list.
Magikarp Hop is the best.
Was it Hop?
I don't know.
A Magikarp something,
Magikarp
yeah.
Splash, maybe. The mini games, I have to say...
The mini games,
it's for
shout
the
out to the mini games.
It's not really for the main story, because
Yeah.
I always felt like the story mode was too slow.
Mm.
It took so long to get to a gym, and like just the battles were really, really long. But
Yeah.
But
the
the fondest-
rental system was pretty average
Yeah.
too. Like,
the fondest memory I have is there's a place out towards Rockingham. It was called like Fun Station or Fun Factory.
Oh,
it
Fun
was
Factory?
It was an indoor playground. But
Yeah,
they
Fun
had
Factory.
Yeah, they had Nintendo 64 set up all throughout, and
Ah.
one of the games they had was Stadium. And
nice.
It was one of the only chances I got to play it. Bit more modern now. Smash Bros. Wii U.
Cool.
I think we've clocked some serious hours in that game.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
I actually really enjoyed mainly playing with the two of you, actually.
Yeah, well, that's the only chance we get. I mean, me and you, Chris, have had some epic battles. When it came out on 3DS,
Dude.
me and you were bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I wish we saved some of those battles, or
Oh.
we pull them up somehow,
That'd
because
be-
like that was
that'd be
so
great.
much fun. So why not the 3DS version?
Just because the Wii U is a bit more accessible. I do like the Smash
Controls
tool.
better.
Yeah, I do like the Smash tool better on 3DS. Not that I play it anymore at all anyway. But yeah, Smash Bros. I just like the controls. It feels better to play it on a screen, and it's more social when you're playing now.
Oh, 100%.
I just love
and
having
it just
it
looks
out.
much better.
It looks way better. It's so funny. Like, we all knew that this was going to happen. We'd
Yeah.
buy the 3DS version and then just like shaft it as soon as the Wii
because
version.
like
But you couldn't wait.
Yeah, exactly. But the 3DS, I think I unlocked 98% of the trophies. Like,
Yeah.
I was almost passing that game completely, but
Gotta go back to it.
yeah. Sticking to modern, Mario Kart 8 is just it's the
Oh,
best
nice.
Mario Kart game that they've made. It's really complete. If there's a few things bad, there's not a good battle mode.
Yeah.
And they omitted some cool tracks.
Yep.
And there could be some better characters in it, but it's still a really good game. One that I played the crap out.
It's the most robust Mario Kart we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Going on from that, Darksiders 2, one that I bring up on this show a lot.
Nice.
Great game.
on
I
that-
don't need to speak too much about it. I've said everything.
Have you heard some Darksiders news?
Well, THQ, we mentioned that in the last episode, THQ getting back together, which could mean Darksiders 3 and Darksiders 1 coming to the Wii U.
Yeah, I think it is.
I
yeah.
have heard rumors kicking around of possibly a game where, similar to like a Final Fantasy style RPG, you play as all four horsemen in the game.
That'd be cool.
I'd like
I can
that.
get into that.
Yeah.
So Darksiders 2, then I moved into Pokemon Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not the remake?
Well, I do choose. No. Pokemon Silver. I was biting my tongue when you said it because I didn't want to intrude, but I still remember vividly me going to Harvey Norman with my mum the day it came out. Going up there asking for Pokemon, and then the saleswoman saying like, "Do you want silver? Do you want gold?" And I was like, "Oh God! Like, what do I do? What do I
I was
do?
like
what
the
do I do?"
Matrix, like the red pill, the blue pill.
And she's like, "I think silver's cool." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." And then I got silver.
Silver's
and
way
that
less
was-
girly.
That was my decision, but stuck to it. But yeah, like we were saying, it added so much in that Pokemon genders, Pokemon breeding, berries,
Yep.
hold items. What
Yeah.
a revelation!
Yep.
Hold items, but yeah, Rayman Legends.
Cool.
Again, another one. That and Darksiders
pick,
2,
good
they
pick, yeah.
stick together. They're so cheap. You can get them anywhere for pennies, and they both have so much gameplay, replayability to an extent. And yeah, just one of the best games.
That's unbelievably deep. Yeah, such a deep game.
The soundtrack is great.
Yep.
The playstyle is so fun, and it does have that multiplayer aspect, which isn't the best multiplayer, but is still quite fun. I was going to say Mario Bros. 3. I think that's the right one with
Yes.
Tanuki. Yeah,
Yep.
that one. That again, that's the first Mario game I ever played on.
Yeah,
on,
and that in my memory, that's probably the first one I remember playing as well.
Yeah.
That Tanuki suit, man.
Don't want to get into it too much because I got rid of it. I replaced it with my favorite game, which I can't believe I forgot.
I can't believe you forgot this either.
Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yep.
The
Which is
game
so
I've
badass.
probably put the most hours in, bar Pokemon. I played it as a kid, so most of the jokes went over my head. But on replays, I'm like, wow, yeah, that's really good. Ha, rare replay, get it? But no, it's just there's nothing like it, especially for the time.
There's really nothing like it.
Nothing has come close. The remake was awful, so
Oh,
I am
yeah.
talking specifically about the original here.
The N64 game, yep.
Yeah, so no, really good. It had an awesome multiplayer. If they could update it to modern controls, because it's near impossible to play now on the original 64 or on emulator. But yeah, great game. And who doesn't love a swearing squirrel?
Oh, of course.
Is he a
Drinking
squirrel?
beer. He's a squirrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a...
It's one of them squirrels. For those deep fans of the games who'll get that reference. Yeah. So, Aaron, your top 8.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly
So,
scribble down as
yeah.
you arrived here tonight.
Mine was a bit frantic, so I feel like listening to your two, I feel like I've forgotten a lot.
I can't believe I didn't get a Mario Kart in my list.
Neither can I.
I know. I'll get to that on mine, actually.
Honestly, I probably could have put
There's
4 in my
there's
list.
a big point I want to bring up.
Double
with
Dash would have been
my
there.
standard racer.
Yeah.
So with mine, I kind of took more of a community social approach to mine. I know I like seeing, going around to friends' houses and seeing, hey, what are we playing today, guys, and what we've all played together, or what I've liked just watching on YouTube, as well as what I remember playing as a kid and stuff like that. So, bit of a mixed bag for me, but here we go. First off, I'd like to start with Pokemon Y.
Okay.
Pokemon
Pokemon.
Surprise.
So, how come you Pokemon Y? Well, that was a bad joke. Why'd you choose that?
I chose Pokemon Y because looking back in the most recent games, so I'm talking more like Black, White, Pokemon Y, and the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire remakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Y is easily the one that comes to mind the most.
Why?
I think it was. This is going to keep going. I feel there was one of the first, I guess, more 3D ones as well. I remember the graphics,
It was.
changing a lot from a lot of the Pokemon games.
Did Evitel sell you it over
Big time.
Zona? So you prefer Y
yeah.
over X?
I'm always a massive Evitel fan.
Yeah. Take that, Adam.
I like
love
the
that
sound of
Pokemon.
Pokemon X better.
Oh, as you said it.
Hey, Adam. How you doing, Adam?
Hey,
we
buddy.
hope you're having fun over there. We miss you.
So, Pokemon Y is my first choice for all those reasons. It was also a big time I got into competitive play as well, I think.
Yeah.
And
We
all
that
did, I
really brought everyone back into it.
Yeah.
Like, no one...
I think I still dabbled in Black and White too, but what?
Nothing. Just continue.
Pokemon Y was when I really, gave it a good go. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that. My second, Pokemon Yellow.
No.
Now, I know you guys have said Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Yellow was for me the same reasons you guys have said for Pokemon Silver.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Pokemon Y.
no yellow.
Oh.
I guess I loved having Pikachu follow me around and stuff like that. It was red and blue, but with the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And,
You were Ash. You weren't just
Yeah.
red or blue. You were Ash.
Yeah. I think that particularly resonated with me as well.
Don't get me wrong, Silver did bring a lot of those things that you guys have both mentioned, but I guess Yellow just did it for me a bit earlier.
I don't think I played Yellow properly until after I had played Silver already.
Yeah,
So.
I loved Yellow, and like I said, Pikachu following me around is like my little buddy following me everywhere.
Don't forget, give him potion 5 times before you battle, and he likes you instantly.
Of course.
It's the old cheat.
So that was Pokemon Yellow. Then I'd like to go Mario Party 8.
Interesting choice.
This is my last favorite.
Was it on the
Mario
Wii?
Party.
Yeah.
That was the Wii
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good version.
No,
of it.
GameCube.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 9
Yeah.
was Wii.
Yeah,
9
it
was
was
the Wii.
GameCube. It was GameCube.
I have
I'm
lost
sorry.
count, to be
This
honest.
is a game that I think it was when Mario Party 9 came out. I remember I was living in a share house.
Mm-hmm.
We bought Mario Party 9, plugged it in, played a few rounds, and then one of my housemates is like, straight away online, guys, I'm buying 8 and a GameCube, and it got delivered a couple days later. And within 2 days of buying Mario Party 9, we were back to playing 8. And we played that for
What was
weeks
so
and
bad about
weeks.
9?
I can't even remember. I know Bowser. I know 10. I hated Bowser mode.
Bowser
9.
mode, yeah.
I
Everyone hated that.
just don't think it worked.
I think 9 was a little more. It was really, really random. Like there'd be squares where it's like, you've landed on my square. I'll take
Give me all your stars. Yeah.
and give them the double amount to everyone else, and you can't win anymore.
Redcoin's actually commenting on the live feed himself.
Yeah, that's Redcoin. Wow, I wish I could meet those guys. What's next?
Mario Maker.
Oh, Mario Maker.
This is a game I know I felt I haven't played as much, but I can watch YouTube videos for days. And I have. I love what it's done for the social side of things, letting people make games. We had a lot of fun with it, making challenge levels and stuff like that.
We've got to get back into it, actually.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That was...
I still haven't played for many an update.
And I do
Haven't
think
been
it's
any.
something, just different. It's not a standard racer or a fighter. It's a creation game,
Yeah.
which I don't think we really got too much of.
No, we really haven't. But did it scratch your 2D Mario itch?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Very good.
Scratched all my Mario itches.
Really? All of them?
In all of the places.
What have you got next?
Next, I got Super Mario Sunshine.
Very good.
Yeah.
Still haven't played that.
This was
Very good. I'm happy with that.
This is actually my favorite Mario game.
Okay.
My favorite Mario platformer is this. And this actually, I remember playing this at a friend's house, which then made me go out and buy it. And I loved not only the actual gameplay itself, the mechanics, the combat, but I really like the twists and turns, Don't want to give out any spoilers, but
the game's like
finding out
16
who
years old.
Paint Mario was and
Who was
what
Waluigi.
No, it wasn't.
and finding out why he captured Peach and
Who is
that little twist.
It's Baby Bowser.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
And
With
he
his paintbrush.
And he captured Peach because he's like, don't touch my mum.
Oh, that's why the
Yeah,
finisher is...
Yes, that's why in Super Smash Brothers, yeah. Cam just got it, everyone.
Ah.
So
Wow. Me, right? What am
Super-
I like?
I remember going through that game and getting every single Sunshine sprite.
Yeah.
Every single one completed.
That's
100%.
difficult. Yeah, it's a difficult game.
I loved it.
It's really difficult.
Big game.
The
for
water
me.
effects are fantastic still to this day.
Yeah. I'm actually disappointed myself. I never really followed through to games like Galaxy and Galaxy 2 and stuff like that.
Oh, Galaxy is phenomenal.
I know they're great games, but for me, Sunshine really did well for me.
What else?
Diddy Kong Racing. Now,
Okay.
I know we said before.
That's good. That's good.
I was in two minds about this. I was always going to mention one racing game, but for me, it was either Diddy Kong Racing or Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
And I felt I had even though we've played a lot of Mario Kart 8, Diddy Kong Racing just had a special place for me. So
Well, I've always said I was right down the middle at the start. Like I could play Diddy, I could play Mario Kart, and I didn't really. My preference was Mario Kart, but like Diddy was really fun as well.
if either of
Nothing
you
wrong
said to
with
me
Diddy
right now,
Kong.
let's go play a racing game, I would play Mario Kart 8 or Diddy Kong Racing. I just felt this one's held the test of time.
You can play Conquer on Diddy Kong, so I was all about that.
Yeah.
You didn't swear as much in Diddy Kong.
Great game. Cam, Smash Bros. Again.
Yeah. Well,
Which one?
Were you?
Oh, the Wii U version. Okay.
Yeah. Just because.
what's your preference, the original or the remake? Sorry.
I don't know,
yeah.
just because we've had a lot of good times
We had
playing it.
some good times. And you play
Charizard?
and just flare
Flare
blitz
Blitz for
everything.
days.
Yeah.
You've been playing Sonic lately, and I really hate you for it.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
I
I don't
kinda
play it
count
as
Sonic.
well as our good friend Ben. He's just zen at
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben Zen.
Yeah.
Zen Ben.
Hey, Ben Zen, Sonic Zen.
I think we've all kind of got a little niche.
So what's your last choicey?
This one is probably the one.
I can't believe this.
I didn't expect
I
this.
cannot believe
This-
this. This is an outrage.
No, we spoke about Pokemon Stadium before.
Yep.
If I was going to replace Pokemon Stadium with something, it'd be this. I just needed a fighter, really. I wanted a fighter.
Fair enough.
And Pokken came to mind. And honestly, what does it for me with Pokken is why we have it. The fact that we nearly didn't get it.
I like the idea that it was meant to be an arcade game, but
And Nintendo did something for the fans. They were like, wow, okay, people like this game. Let's, make it happen.
yeah.
And, it all came to fruit. And I'm disappointed we didn't... the game hasn't been as popular or has followed through as much as I
It's a
would
really
have
fun
liked it
game.
to.
I think it was quite popular at Evo.
great.
So, the fighting community, don't quote me, I think that they took it up, and they're quite fickle.
Yeah.
So,
I put some crazy hours into it. I mean, I've passed the game 100% now. And I went back and did all the different leagues and had a really high win-loss ratio.
Yeah,
And all
I think
that
it's a
stuff.
great game.
I
and,
wish it just had more playability. There's just so many games out there. The market can be flooded at times.
I mean, leading up to it,
Yeah.
I was super excited. Playing it for the first little bit, I was, and then again dropped off. Kind of like Splatoon, I guess. For you, Chris.
yeah.
I kind of say it in the same breath.
Yeah.
But if I thought about it, Pokemon Stadium would be in that slot. Just for that same reason, I have a lot of good memories playing Pokemon Stadium.
So, do you guys have any dishonorable
Dishonorable mentions.
Honorable mentions?
I mean, I said mine. Mario Bros. 3.
Oh,
I think
yeah, Mario Bros.
we all
3.
mentioned
Maybe Mario Kart
certain
original.
games for the same kind of reasons. Like,
yeah.
obviously, you guys Pokemon Silver, me Pokemon Yellow, Pokken Stadium.
Pokemon Yellow, I'd put in there because, again, I remember the trip. I walked like a really long way for a kid to buy that from like a pawn store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and bought that, and like it was one of the first things I'd saved pocket money for. Yeah,
I'd probably put Mario Kart Double Dash on, as you said.
Yeah,
like that.
totally
That's mine.
I was
Or
surprised
Mario
it wasn't
Kart
there.
DS.
yeah. Cool.
I think we all included a fairly well-rounded list, just slight variations of it, really.
Yeah. Well, we're going to finish this episode off rather with a game I like to call
Who's That Pokemon?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you cryptic clues of Pokemon. They could be from any gen.
Okay.
I'll give you a clue. If you can get it from that, you get 3 points. If you need another clue, it's 2 points.
It's
if
me
you need
versus
a third one,
is it as competition?
you get 1 point. That's right.
I'm confident.
You're confident.
Are
Look,
you?
Aaron, I love you, but my money's on Chris.
So like if Cam says a question or whatever, like this Pokemon is pink or whatever,
Do you have to buzz in?
Just say
just
the
say.
answer.
But if you say your answer,
And you're wrong. It's open.
Yeah,
for him.
it's open for me,
Okay.
right? So
Alright,
that's how
alright.
you can't just spam
So
like blah blah blah.
We'll do a practice round.
Okay.
We'll do a nice easy one. Okay. This Pokemon.
Do you want to get in shot, Aaron?
Yeah, this Pokemon is the mascot of Pokemon.
Big G.
There we go. 3 points to Aaron. Chris, what are you doing? Cool.
That was
alright.
practice.
And we'll see. I'll see how crazy I can get with deep.
Are you gonna go into like abilities or like moves
We'll
or
see.
signature
We'll see
moves?
how
Okay.
we go. We'll go. Okay. This Pokemon was the first to make use of the microphone.
Jigglypuff.
Incorrect. This
The
Pokemon-
microphone.
This Pokemon is a bird.
Is it Farfetch'd?
Incorrect. The correct answer was Chatot.
Oh,
With Chatter.
Yeah. Okay, so the microphone in the DS.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just the regular microphone.
Yeah, so did I. I thought you
Sorry.
like meant in the anime or something.
That's how deep that question was.
Okay, yeah, way too deep.
All right. This Pokemon is said to be a haunted Pokeball in some communities.
Voltorb.
Very good. 3 points to Chris. Okay.
We all know who the fans are going for here.
This Pokemon recently got a new Alolan form.
Ninetales.
Wow. 3 points to Aaron.
Why would you guess on just that?
I can't believe that. Whoa. My next clue was going to be about Naruto. So
That was
I
like
thought you would've
that
got
was like
one
a
anyway.
that was like a 1 in 14 shot.
No, I know Ninetales is one of his favourites. I'm playing to the judge here.
Jeez, that's smart. Okay. Anyway, that's bullshit or whatever.
Wow. Scores are all tied up, fellas. Okay. This Pokemon, originally, when it was shown on the series, was very large.
Snorlax?
Incorrect. This Pokemon has been rumored to perhaps be an error in the evolutionary change in some communities, i.e., Pokemon boards. This Pokemon's job is carrying mail in the first movie.
Kangaskhan?
Incorrect. Correct answer was Dragonite.
Okay,
Dragonite was the correct answer.
It was very large in the anime.
It was,
I remember
it was
it. Yeah. Jeez.
gigantic for no apparent reason. All right, this Pokemon rhymes with cactus. This Pokemon is very, very forgettable.
Maractus?
There we have.
Oh,
2
wow.
points for Chris.
That's just because I was playing Showdown before and I had a Maractus.
Yeah,
So.
nice. Okay, this Pokemon has 2 movies. This Pokemon is known to have human communication abilities.
Mew?
Incorrect. This Pokemon is cloned from DNA of the Pokemon Mew.
Yep. Mewtwo.
Very good.
I was just about to say,
Mamma Mia!
Hey, what are you doing?
I was even thinking something like Darkrai first, but when you
I was
said
gonna say
two-
Zora.
When you said 2 movies, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, Lucario's probably been a few, but he hasn't started.
This Pokemon's in-game index is 001.
Bulbasaur.
Incorrect. In-game index, not Pokedex entry. I'm going to keep this question open because you both answered at the same time.
In-game index.
Yes, it's like in the game files. It's actual game index number for all the calculations used.
Rhydon?
Yeah, there we have it. 2 points.
Rhydon.
Yeah, there's 4
Yeah.
first Pokemon.
Yeah, the 4 first Pokemon is Victini because it's 0, Bulbasaur because it's the first Pokemon in the Pokedex, Arceus because it's the god of all Pokemon, Mew because it's the Pokemon has the DNA of all Pokemon, and Rhydon because it's the first Pokemon design. So
Yeah,
it's
okay,
5.
That's why a lot of statues are around.
Yes, that's right. Okay, this Pokemon can learn all the HMs.
In which generation?
Doesn't matter. This Pokemon has been mentioned already.
Mew.
There we have it. Alright, let's get...
What if I said Smeargle?
Hasn't been mentioned already.
I was going to say something like dinner.
But if
Okay,
you said
fair
it first, I would have said you were
Fair enough,
incorrect.
fair enough,
Sir,
fair
and
enough.
please leave and never come back.
Yeah,
Don't talk
yeah.
to my daughter again.
I think we know who won this.
No, we got 13 more rounds.
Wow,
13.
Do
As
we?
many as 13.
You guys are in for a long haul. I'll tell you that.
All right, here we go. We're going to get it a bit more difficult now. Okay. This Pokemon has a long neck.
Alolan Exeggutor.
Incorrect.
Oh.
This Pokemon has a palindromic name. Chris knows it.
Yeah.
This Pokemon is from Generation
Can we get the
2.
countdown music going?
It's from Generation 2. I've locked my head on one Pokemon with a long neck.
The correct answer was...
Oh, geez, that was jarring. It's Girafarig.
Girafarig.
I was going to say Tropius.
Thank you. No, incorrect.
Tropius is who I had stuck in my head.
That was
Not
Gen 3.
even Gen 2, my friend.
Get good,
All
Aaron.
right. So the scores as of now are Aaron, you're on 4. Nice, healthy 4. Chris, you're just slightly ahead on 9.
9?
Yes.
9
9 tails, which is what Aaron said.
to get that point.
Yeah. Okay, here we
Continue.
go. Okay, they're going to get a bit more difficult now. Okay? Here we go. This Pokemon has 2 alternate forms.
I need more.
This Pokemon is found in water,
Basculin.
but which one am I thinking of?
Male.
What? You can't ask me that.
Being a male.
It was Basculin Blue, but I'll give you that one. Okay. This Pokemon can only be found in 1 square of the game.
Phoebus.
Very good.
I was going to say missing, no, damn
Well, you've ruined my next one. You get that one. 3 points to Aaron.
it.
There's
Yes.
got to be Masingo. Okay. This Pokemon is round.
Voltorb.
Incorrect. Should probably wait for more information on that one. This Pokemon is not.
You can't just do a 9-tails every round.
This Pokemon is not Voltorb.
I'm not going to answer on those grounds.
This Pokemon was the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1.
Electrode.
Very good. Final question. I hope you guys are ready.
Worth 10 points.
This one is worth however many points Aaron needs to be able to overtake Chris. And that's a goodbye to everyone watching live as the phone has dropped dead. So this is exclusive for podcast listeners. The final question for all the marbles. This Pokemon is frequently mispronounced.
Vivian.
Incorrect.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to keep it open for you because it's the last round.
I don't know why I answered.
Okay. This Pokemon is a member of a trio. This Pokemon has an alternate form. That's the 3.
What happens if we don't pronounce it right?
Well, we'll find out. Let's see.
Repeat the questions.
This Pokemon has a difficult and often mispronounced name.
Okay.
This Pokemon is part of a trio.
Okay.
And this Pokemon has an alternate form.
Okay.
There are 2 possible answers here. I'm thinking of one of them. Aaron, your answer, please.
Why mine?
Your answer, please, sir.
Giratina.
Chris?
No.
Your answer, please.
Oh, it's Giratina.
Incorrect. Correct answer was Rayquaza. Or
Mega.
Rayquaza.
Ha.
Yes.
You're right.
So the winner on 3, 6, 14 points. Aaron did not win because it was Chris who was the winner.
Very good. You got me.
Congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you.
That was tricky. If I had some more time to think ahead, I would have thought of better questions. But Aaron, good job on the 9 tails.
yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of the podcast.
It was. Yeah, the whole podcast. In fact, every episode to this point, I would say we probably haven't
It's our
had.
best ever moment.
Yeah.
So, look, as always, guys, like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends on Facebook, iTunes, and YouTube. Once again, we apologize for the lack
We're
of...
going to bug Nintendo for more news.
Yeah. You know what?
What do we have upcoming, actually? It's the end of
Well-
August now.
Well, every day it feels like we're getting close to the NX reveal date. So it's like, we could have so much
Do
news
we have any
next.
big
next
expos coming up, Chris?
TGS is in September, but that's in Japan,
we
obviously.
got,
Yeah,
we got PAX coming up
Yep.
In
in
November.
November.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there's stuff coming up, but
So
just
stay
nothing
tuned.
right
We'll
now.
be playing Breath of the Wild there.
Yeah.
Will you?
We will be.
Fair enough. Then.
Well, apparently.
Cool. Well, thanks very much, guys, and we miss you, Adam. We hope to see you back soon.
Bye, buddy.
Hopefully, that leg replacement surgery is going well for you, and
He's getting that bionic leg.
he's gonna jump so high.
Yeah.
Man, white man can't jump, but Adam can.
You can jump high anyway.
Yeah, it's true. All right. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you later.
See you guys.